AFTV Turkish, a poor performance today. I don't know what to say. I mean, there was a lack of dynamism in the midfield. We weren't getting the ball through to the players that can hurt them, and it was pretty comfortable for Everton in the end.
Yeah, they deserved the win. Can you say differently? They deserved the win. I think Emery got it wrong today, man. It's a shame to say.
In what way?
Ramsey and I think Oba mainly. I think Oba needed to start with. Like, I don't understand how Oba has lost his space in the starting 11 since the international break. How did that happen? International break, he gets a little time off.
Do you not think, though, sometimes he's like looking, I've got to keep back something and reserve in case it ain't really happening?
Well, didn't Oba and Laka get us this far? Oba and Laka got us into this top 4 fight, so we need to keep on playing them. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get on Emery's back too much because he realised his errors of ways and he changed it up at half-time. But I believe he changed the formation up, and that was detriment to our team as well because we didn't. Nothing changed in the second half.
Mistake not to start with Ramsey, you think?
Mistake not to start with Ramsey or Oba. One of them had to start, I think, today. Do you know what I mean? Because we've been playing well. Ramsey, Ozil, Oba, Laka, all together. Every time they start, I think we've won every game. They've got us this far. It's a shame, you know. With Ramsey, he had a little niggle. I understand that. But El Nene, do you know what I mean? Like Ramsey's not an Arsenal player at the end of the season. So risk the injury. Risk it. So fucking what? If he gets injured and goes to Juve, so what? Do you know what I mean? Why are we resting him?
All right, listen, can we still make that top 4? That makes it, difficult. It's like, basically that game in hand we've lost it. So it's back to square one. Everybody's back in it. It's real tight. Can we make it?
Yeah, of course we can. Like I said, it's a one-game swing last week when we was all gassed about being third. I said, let's take it one game at a time. Like Claude said, it's one game at a time right now. And we've got to play our strongest outfit every game. Because right now, the Napoli game has increased in importance right now. Do you know what I mean? And that Napoli game was the one I was looking at and thinking, oh, it's a bit sticky. A point here I would have been happy with. And you know, one thing I want to say, remember my interview last week? It was a big 9-minute interview. We had a little debate about wages. The amount of stick I get about wages at Arsenal, why I keep on mentioning it, wages is the reason we couldn't sign anyone in January. So how can we not discuss it? How can we not discuss it? Yes, it was. FFP was the reason we couldn't sign players in January.
We have to discuss it on the supporters club.
But listen, what I want to say is then it moved on to the going rate for a creative midfielder, yeah? Right here, what have I got here? David Silva, 2018, signed a 2-year contract for 200k a week. Better than Ozil. Bernardo Silva, 3 weeks ago, signed a 6-year contract for 150k. James Rodriguez, the 4th most followed player in the world. Because a lot of people like to say, oh, what about Ozil's social media following? James Rodriguez is followed by more people, 150k till 2021. So how is Ozil's going rate 350k? Where's all these Ozil fans today that Everton away? This is where he needs to step up. This is where he needs to step up. Every time Ozil plays,
it weren't just his fault, though, was it?
Hold on. Every time Ozil,
it weren't just his fault, Turkish. Come on.
He's our creative
Ramsey's
player.
on 400 grand a week. It's going to be. He didn't do nothing when he come on either. So
we won't get into the 400k week, but Ozil is our creative player out there. Yeah. How creative were we today?
We weren't.
Can we blame our defence today? Not really. I don't think it was a defensive error today. It wasn't the defence's fault. At fault today was our attack. And our 350k man started the game and we didn't create fuck all. So how can people tell me this is the going rate? How can people tell me don't talk about wages? We need to talk about wages because another one, Kolasinac. I like Kolasinac. 140k a week. He's on 40k less than Van Dijk. Kolasinac is 40k less.
He came on a free transfer. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this on another show where we can go into it. But no, it's not the same. He came on a free transfer. That's why the wages are higher. I can go into it with you.
Yeah, he came on a free transfer, and that's why Ramsey's potential is a 250k contract at Juventus. But when you look at our wage bill now, you have to judge it for what it is. We're paying a left back 140k, and when you put it into perspective, it's 40k less than the best centre back possibly in the world right now.
He came on a free transfer. He didn't cost 70 million.
Transfer, but right now, Rob, we're not talking about 2 years ago when we got him. Right now, our wage bill is a problem, a big problem, and these kind of wages are part of it. Do you know what I mean? And we're not going to move forward as a club if we don't highlight these errors, fix them, and that's what I see Arsenal doing. But stop talking to me about Ozil is worth 350k a week. Stop talking to me about Ozil is the star man of this team because he played today and he did fuck all.
All right, cool.